All right, we want to move on to our second topic this evening and show you pictures also from what transpired today at Kenya National Union of Teachers meeting, where rival camps clashed over whether Wilson Sossion should leave the union now that he has become a member of parliament. This, of course, follows the fact that the Labour Cabinet Secretary had ordered that unionists elected to Parliament quit their positions. And I want to start from here. Prof, does the government in a way have a point on this? You'll remember sometime last year the government alleging that, you know, strikes were politically engineered. And then we saw Sosion's entry into mainstream politics, and it almost seemed to give credibility to that argument. Is the Labour CS right in this?
I think perfectly the Labour CS is correct. I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that strikes have emanated from the influence of some people. The point is the Constitution. This document is very clear about what state officers can do and what they cannot do. Article 77 of the Constitution is clear, and it defines what state officers can do, and they say that while serving actively as a state officer, you are not supposed to engage in another gainful employment. And you know, people like Sossion and other trade unionists like the Kupeti, Mane, Ombogo, they are all serving as members of parliament, so they are earning a salary from parliament. But then also as the influential leaders in their own unions, they are also having an earning. They are paid some money. So therefore they are earning salary from two sources. That is against the Constitution. And even it goes on Article 77, these are lawyers, to talk about whether you have retired as a state officer, what would you do? Do you still serve if you are getting a pension? This is outlined in the Constitution. So I don't think that we should reduce it to the point of whether government is nervous that some of these officers have influenced the political opinion in the wrong direction. But the fact that, in fact, we are late in implementing this. There is a definition in this Constitution about who state officers are. And they include MPs, they include governors, and so state officers have certain responsibilities, and they cannot hold office against the Constitution. So, in my opinion, CS Kandie must be blamed in the context that she has taken too long to even pronounce this. Where has she been? She's pronouncing things, constitutional things she should have done in 2013, 2014. She's doing these things now. Well, this causes suspicion. Everybody has a responsibility under Article 3 to implement the Constitution, to protect the Constitution. So the problem is constitutional, and I'm happy that finally somebody is thinking about it and we should implement that. So I don't think that I read anything sinister in that. The lawyers would correct me if I'm wrong. Fair enough.
Is it time for Sossion to leave, Nat?
It is not just that. The principle that there's only one person who can offer guidance and leadership, that notion has to die. People need to get to a place where they understand there's only so far I've taken this organization, and from here somebody else can take up the mandate. We need to come to a place where we're not happy to just be leaders, but we're happy to have successful successors. And that is something as African leaders, I don't know why we struggle with, because look at all this effort that he's going to. What if now we decide to wear certain proceedings against him for bringing disrepute to his office, and then he loses his seat? Is that what he wants? Let him choose one. Let him pick a fight.
All right, is it time for him to leave?
I see Sossion as having only one responsibility now, which is to do a cost-benefit analysis of both positions, decide which one he wants to keep.
Pick a fight,
the Public Officers and Ethics Act requires any person who takes up the responsibility of a public officer to not hold any other office, including Member of Parliament or Member of National Assembly, and Sossion is no exception. But I know, of course, there are quite a number of other unionists. For instance, Tom Odege, who is the Secretary General of the Kenya Union of Civil Servants, who also continues to hang on to that office, and he's become a member of parliament. It's extremely important, and for people to understand that, you know, you just can't be in this heinous dilemma in which you want to walk every road that you come across. So, Sossion, I don't even know why he became a nominated member of parliament, because the position of Secretary General of NAT is a lot bigger than that position. He should have declined that appointment and told ODM that, you know, I'm happy serving this country in my other capacity. So right now, if I were him, I shouldn't wait for tomorrow. I should have quit one of them, and that is not too easy. That's not too difficult to decide on which one to quit. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, we did see him, you know, try to decline the ODM position. Perhaps what you should have done is resigned from it.
Absolutely.
Once in Parliament. But anyway.